You shall not stoppeth once you poppeth.
Hey, what is up, guys? I just pressed the wrong intro. Yo, we were just talking about this before we entered. Okay, cool. There's a background story to this, right? Because Q was, Pringles. Q was popping off some Pringles before the recording, and I was like, "Yo, bro, that sounds so satisfying." And I said, "Thou shalt stoppeth, because thou shalt poppeth." And you started cracking up. I can't believe you used it for the intro, bro.
Hey, man. It is what it is, bro. I was gonna say something else, but I was like, no, I'm gonna say that now.
Pringles are addictive, bro. Let's just be honest. Once you pop, you can't stop. This is what thou shalt poppeth, so thou can't stopeth.
Hey, listen, man. I eat Pringles weekly. I won't say daily. At one point, it was daily. Like I was running through a whole can in a work day because I don't like to stop and take breaks, so I just bring snacks or whatever.
Yeah, thou shalt poppeth and thou shalt stoppeth.
Bro, Pringles, man.
Bro,
always,
what's your favorite
always
Pringles flavor?
in my pantry. My favorite, it's a close tie between cheddar and sour cream.
Oh, you're my guy. Round of applause for that, bro. Round of applause for that.
It's cheddar and sour cream and just the regular cheddar. Like they kind of neck and neck. I lean more towards the cheddar and sour cream because I tend to eat more of the cheddar in general. So I just want something. I want something else in my cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Sour cream, yeah, sour cream.
Sour cream
is the dope. Sour cream is so nice, bro. Like the whole cream and chives. Have you ever had cream and chives, Chris? Bro,
I don't like sour cream.
Oh, really?
Nope. I don't put sour cream on tacos, on salad, on nothing, bro. All the stuff that people use sour cream for. Like, I know there's sour cream in some of the foods I eat, but I don't use sour cream as a topping at all, bro. And I don't cook with it. Like, my wife know how to cook with it. I don't cook with it.
Oh, no. You know what? Do you guys have Doritos?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Doritos have this like salsa, spicy salsa with sour cream. Yo, bro, it's dope. Like with that, it's just dope. Combine the both and have them. That's so nice. But yeah, my favorite's like cheese and onion or sour cream and cheese cheddar. Bro, they're dope. They're absolutely dope. Like I love those flavors. They're so addictive. But once you pop off, you can't stop off. I'm not even joking. Pringles they must put some. I'm not joking. They must put some.
Shout out to Pringles. Shout out to Pringles. Let's welcome everybody to the Snack Dog Podcast, episode 61. The Snack Dog Podcast. We appreciate all y'all for tuning in and listening in. Like, share, subscribe, follow myself and TJ on Instagram. Lovekickscustom is TJ. He's very famous on Instagram. He got people attacking him all the time.
No,
people hating on him all the time. Like he's so popular and so positive that people just can't stand it when they see him. They just gotta attack him to try to bring him down, but it don't never work. So shout out to TJ.
No, nobody's attacking me, bro. Like, you know what? The awesome thing is, sorry, bro, just cut you. The awesome thing is, yes, I have so much people reach out to me recently, like because not because of what I do, just because I'm really helpful, and they send me information all the time. And shout out to the sis, she sent me something about Nike, about April Fools, and she got caught up in April Fools, and I had to do some research and help her out because April Fools was Nike's gonna make you pay $4.99 for their sneakers app subscription, and then to elaborate on that, somebody else like Chinese whispers of Cole Ran, and somebody else tweeted out something like oh yeah, they're gonna produce a pre-order program and then you have to pay $4.99 for it and stuff like that. I was laughing. I just realized there was an April Fool's because obviously with the time of recording is 2nd of April, and obviously yesterday was April Fool's because a lot of people was playing some foolishness yesterday. It was so funny. I was just sitting back and relaxing, like, yo, this is jokes.
I don't participate in the April foolishness. I promise. I ain't never I can't remember ever playing April Fool. You know how I am, bro. Like I ain't with the lucky jokes.
No. It was some of the brands. It's really you know, I shout you, bro. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Offspring, right? Because you put the people at Offspring put a post out yesterday saying, "Oh, the raffle closed." Like literally imagine, right? Because a lot of people want to be on their raffles. The raffles closed for the SB, like for the Nike bread Jordan 4s, right?
Yeah.
And then people were like, "Oh, I missed out." And then and then automatically knew what the situation was, because the key word for the raffle was remember what day this is, or what's special about this day. And for April Fools, definitely this is April Fools. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, I missed out. Was this a shock? Blah blah blah." And people got caught in their feelings, bro. I was like, "What?"
Come on, man. You gotta be more aware.
I started pulling my breads out.
Nah, I was waiting on it, bro. I've been waiting on it since like the 24th. I thought to myself, the first coming up, watch out for the BS. It's coming. Yeah. I was putting on no baloney shirts this yesterday, bro. No baloney shirts.
No. All right, so like you said, please do follow, subscribe, and come chat to us.
No, we already did you. Yeah. Now it's time for people to follow me.
Yeah, go follow Q. Go follow Q. 808 Kicks ATL. Let me just tell you.
Bring the negative comments to me, I will block you. So be aware.
Oh, by the way, Q is working on some magic in the background. I'm anticipating that. I'm waiting on that. I'm not going to tell what it is. I'm just waiting on your success, bro, because it's going to be absolutely awesome. I can't wait for what you're doing. So yeah, go follow Q if you want more updates, more information. Go follow Q 808 Kicks ATL. Go follow him on Instagram, on YouTube. Follow the Tudor podcast. We're on the audio channels. Shout out to you, bro, and for making this happen, and also shout out to both of us for keep pushing the whole Shooter podcast, because we just hit 200 downloads on the audio channel. So yes, we are growing. We are magnificently growing.
So everybody that's tuning in on the audio channels, we couldn't have more opposite cups today.
I got a Homer cup. You got the Viking cup up there, bro.
Yo, shout out to everybody, man. We'll take a sip of this grog for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you for the love and support that you guys are showing us, because I was talking about.
Forgive me, this one of the best Christmas gifts I ever received. This thing is like 10 pounds, and it's very difficult to drink out of. I'm gonna do this for y'all today, all right? For everybody that's tuning in, man, helping us grow.
Yeah, definitely. We wouldn't be able to do it without you guys, but we do this because we love this. We love doing this, and it was interesting to kind of vibe with some people, and I think the sis reached out to me, and she says you're one of the guys on the net that hasn't got an agenda or doesn't really kind of take drama or gossip or elaborate on any negativity, because I don't really need that in my life. I just want to live peacefully and enjoy life. And I put up on my Instagram yesterday the fact that it's you only have one life. You only have one life. You just enjoy it. Don't take life too seriously, because you forget what life is really about. And then that's the motto I always use in life. You just don't take life seriously. Just do what you love and love what you do.
That's the agenda. We do have an agenda. We have an agenda to be successful at things that we enjoy. And everybody should have those type of aspirations. We know, reality comes into play. Everybody has to do what they have to do to support themselves. But at the same time, when you got something that you're passionate about, and you can find a way to be productive in that space, do that. At least try it.
I got the best way of thinking about it. Fulfillment is fulfillment of the soul. To be happy is to fulfill your soul's desire. For you to be happy is for you to find your passion and your love. And this is why for us it's sneakers. And it comes, and you obviously it's grown to a magnitude where we're actually kind of out there. We're actually doing podcasts and stuff like that. So all I recommend to you guys, and I keep saying it in my reviews, I want you guys to win. I definitely want everybody to win. And what I keep recommending to you guys is keep pushing your agendas, keep pushing your positivity, keep pushing for your success, keep working, keep grinding. And it's not, and you guys probably see us just on camera all the time, but we work. Like I'm up until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning working, bro, to kind of keep pushing videos, reviews, ideas, talking like the amount of people I talk to, even my missus is like, you don't talk to me this much, you talk to your mates all the time. It's like, you probably come on, man. Seriously, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to have a conversation and with all the bros and kind of keep on ticking a bit of ideas, bro. Like I would say we're both full of ideas, but like your ideas and my ideas combined, everybody that comes together, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. But you did say today you had 2 stories in mind, bro. I'm anxious to see your stories.
Okay, so went to see Air yesterday.
Yeah.
And I synced it.
You synced it. That's a new word. I synced it.
No, that ain't a new word. I've been saying that.
To it.
Synced it. I seen it.
Okay.
I seen it. And yeah, it's a movie. Like I wasn't surprised because all the reviews were good.
Yep.
So I just enjoyed it, bro. Like I know you haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to have that conversation yet. But the reviews are pretty accurate. I gave it an 8.5. As a movie, I'm interested in seeing what you got to say about it. But a grain of salt is necessary. To watch this movie, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. For the people, I'm saying that for the people. I didn't want to say that to you, but for the people, this is a good movie. It's not a documentary. That's what I want to say.
Okay, cool. So basically, don't expect it to be factual. Like it's like pretty much everything that we watch nowadays in
there's some facts in it.
It's so I'm going to tell you a similar example. I'm watching Vikings, right? And Vikings, 6 seasons of absolute brilliance. That's probably one of the best series I've watched, along with Sopranos, along with Breaking Bad. It's probably one of the best series I've ever watched. Probably going to be up there, probably better than Sopranos, if I'm honest. The historical aspects are semi-factual, semi-diluted.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we expect with movies, more or less, because when we go to a movie. And you described me really well outside of this actual podcast, right? You said to me, you watch it and you go down the rabbit hole. And I'd always end up going down the rabbit hole with everything because not everything, what I'm actually really passionate about. Because with Vikings, I literally sat there and started researching names and facts and figures and what the historical implications were with that whole era. And this is what I do because I'm so there's something about me that if I know something, I need to know something. Like I want to go deep with it because I'm really intrigued. Not because I want to have this over that over this over so I can say something to this or that. It's just because I love it so much. I want to know. My yearning for knowledge is so great that I want to know. I want to know so I actually can feel like I'm there. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is a major personality trait of yours, which is why once I saw it and I started thinking about whether or not to even broach certain aspects of it on the podcast until you see it, because that's going to be a 20 to 30 minute conversation. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you. So we don't need. I know. I mean, come on. It's Air. It's a movie about what we love. So,
it's the movie. It's the movie of all movies because it's the movie that kind of made Nike to where it is. Like, let's be honest. Nike in 1984 were a growing company, very much so, like pretty much like what Puma was potentially. We were a growing company. They were developing. They had,
bruh. They get into it.
Okay.
Bruh. That was probably one of my favorite parts about the movie. Is when they got into the brand competition aspect.
Yeah, because we know Nike. We know Nike.
I'm sitting there.
We know Nike.
Like,
bro, you got me excited. You got me excited about this movie now because you know,
it's a good movie, bro. It's a good movie
because we know the origins of Nike was runners. We know, like, not just like New Balance. Origins of Nike was runners, athletes and runners and stuff like that, and the dedication to that. But the development of going to the basketball range, just like what New Balance are doing, and Under Armour, I reckon the development of the basketball range escalated when Michael Jordan came on. This is why, when people talk about Michael Jordan and the fact that what he's done in his NBA career and how great he is, you have to take that into the whole perspective of what he's done to the generation, what he's done to the NBA, what he's done to basketball, what he's done to Nike, his influence along with, and let's not be honest, Michael Jordan couldn't have done it without all the other people like Nike and the NBA and all that stuff, and the Chicago Bulls and all the athletes he had around him. That's fun, but it came at a time when it was much needed and much required to elevate what we know as the NBA, to elevate what we know as footwear, to elevate what we know as Nike. And this is why that can never be replicated. So however much people don't like to admit that Michael Jordan is probably one of the greatest influential icons ever, that's where it is. And this is why when we talk about GOAT level, I would say LeBron NBA careers is probably tied with Michael Jordan's. But when you talk about influence and the fact that what was required at that time, that was needed.
Yeah, definitely, and that's pretty much the basis of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's almost it's almost like a car accident. It ain't. You know what? Maybe that's a bad comparison.
I was about to say you just called a movie a car accident.
No. I was speaking on the interest.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a rubberneck conversation. Let me try to put it in sneaker terms. It's like seeing a shoe, pictures and pictures and pictures of a shoe.
Yeah.
And you already decided that it's something that you don't want. And then you walk in the store and it's sitting on the shelf and you get to actually pick it up and have it in your hand.
And you feel it and you touch it and you smell it and you feel it and you touch it and you smell it and you're like,
yeah, and it starts sucking you in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The black hole.
when I've really heard what the story was, like, okay, I know it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And then this movie is like, I gotta watch it. I just gotta watch it. If I walk in the store and it's there for me to pick up, I gotta pick it up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pick it up, bro. And you pick it up and you love it. Because if y'all know, if people know Affleck and Damon, they do things their way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And this is definitely this story told in their way from a certain aspect. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be, I can't wait to see what's said after everybody sees this movie. Because it's going to be a lot, bro. It's going to be a lot. If you know the story, if you know the circumstances around the situation prior to, during, and after, and then you watch the movie, or you watch the movie and then you find out about all these background stories. Yeah, it's a lot to talk about.
I'm gonna say the dark arts of business. That's all I'm gonna say. I know this already. I know the fact that sometimes you have to do some crafty stuff to actually make sure you get the right result.
Bro, they gave it up, bro. They gave it up, man. It's a good movie, man. I don't want to keep going.
I'm excited.
The more I think about it, the more I want to spoil it. I am dropping a review. Hopefully it'll be out by the time y'all watching this, but it'll be out by the time y'all watching this.
Yeah.
But I do go into spoilers a little bit in the review, so if you don't want to get spoiled,
you just say spoiler alert at the end, so at the start. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, there will definitely be a spoiler alert in the video, but I want to see it again still.
Okay.
I didn't know until Friday that we was gonna see it early. So shout out to my wife. She copped the early tickets. The theater was not full, surprisingly. Most of the seats sold for it, but I think it'll do well. It's a good movie, man. Yeah. So I do want to see it again with fresh eyes, having done the research that I did after seeing it the first time.
Yeah, it's movies like that are pretty dope because basically sometimes you got to watch them a couple of times to actually get the narrative properly because you first viewing, and this is why I say it, especially with stuff like very in-depth stuff, is watch it a couple of times before you kind of get the true meaning. Like bro, have you ever watched Scarface? You watched Scarface, bro. You must have watched Scarface. Every time, tell me one thing. Every time you watch Scarface or Godfather, right? Have you watched Godfather?
Yeah. Couple times. I ain't seen Godfather all the way through, like, consecutively like that.
But if you watch Scarface and Godfather, every time you watch it, you learn something new, especially with Godfather. Every time you watch it, you learn something new and you're like, oh, wow. And it changes the sub-narrative of that character. It changes what you actually originally thought of that character. Now you're like, there's more depth. Like, bro, there's layers to this onion, bro. There's layers to this onion.
No. Yes, to what you're saying, but worse. Trust me, bro. Let's talk about something else.
Sugar. Sugar and spice. Make it nice. Bro, what's your second story?
I want you said you mentioned something to me about an opinion that you had on dunks. I want to have that conversation now.
All right, cool.
And then I'll tell you the second part of the stories.
Do you want me to show you? Because basically, shout out to the bro Scott Simpson. He went to Glasgow or one of the stores in Scotland. And this happened, bro. As you can see, Scott's put a story out there. Shout out to you, bro. I just snapped your story. Go follow Mr. Simpson _87. He's the bro. He's a very good guy. He was always kind of keeping us informed about stuff. But this happened, bro. The Pandas are sitting. So the question is the panda craze over, bro?
No.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Bro, they're sitting.
So, where's this?
This is in Scotland, bro.
This is Scotland.
Sat on the shelves in Scotland. Everybody's got pandas. Everybody's rocking pandas. The market's saturated, and they're starting to slowly sit. Maybe not in the States, but in the UK they are because they're getting easier to cop.
I was about to say, let's get specific now because we're talking about Scotland. Scotland bigger than the UK, right?
No. Oh no! UK is part of Scotland. Scotland is obviously you got Northern Ireland,
right.
Wales, England, Scotland, Ireland, all that stuff.
I'm saying Scotland's the landmass of Scotland is pretty big, right?
Yeah, it's the upper half of the UK. Yeah,
but it's not really as densely populated.
Mm-mm.
And if I'm not mistaken, Scotland has a lot of farmland, right?
Maybe agriculture, yeah. They've got a lot of agriculture.
Got a
lot of space. Yeah.
So these sitting in Scotland don't really surprise me because how many pairs is the average person gonna buy? You know what I'm saying? I think maybe the market settled just like every other market did.
Yep.
And they getting this influx of pandas just like everybody else. Like, are y'all getting the panda surplus that we've been getting in the UK?
Maybe.
We get pandas once a month.
Yeah, we get restock after restock after restock. Like we get Nike by use, Nike and Lot by use. We got the pandas. They're literally shoving it down our throats. I'm not even joking.
That's why I always get a little feisty. I get a little spicy with you when we do the monthly releases. Because we always show pandas.
Yeah. We always get stuff before you as well sometimes.
Well, not even that, bro. I ain't tripping on that. When I first really discovered that, it was kind of a little deal, but no, I ain't tripping on that part.
But
It's
bro,
the fact that we are all getting Pandas every month, and some places don't need to get Pandas every month. They sell out here every time.
Yeah, they would do because that's the mass population of sneaker purchases in the US. But it's like Oliver Twist coming to the front and saying, "Please, sir, I don't want any more." Pretty much, this is the situation because like
the craze might be over
so...
in Scotland. Are they selling out? Are they sitting in the UK?
I need to find out. If they're sitting in. I don't think they'll be sitting in London, but like they're starting to sit.
Okay, story number 2. So, my wife come home from work, and we talking, and she says, "So I'm at work today." My wife works in a office, a corporate setting. Yep. A lot of money moving around this place. So these professional office worker people are having whispers, conversations going on behind my wife's back about the expensive Nikes that she wears to work. Guess what shoe that is?
Panda.
The Panda Dunk. Low. And so one of my I don't want to call them employees. One of her team members. No, was it her boss? Wait a minute. I can't remember exactly who it was. I think it was her boss because this is a 50-something-year-old. Shout out to Jeff, man. 50-something-year-old Jewish businessman.
Yep.
He goes to Drake concerts.
Okay.
Like this dude.
That's dope.
If you see a picture of Jeff, you would think he was the green, and he is pretty green. Don't get it twisted. Like he ain't all the way hip hopped out. Like he is who he is. I appreciate that he is who he is, but he loved rap music. And at 50-something years old, what was the concert? It was one of these young artists concert. My wife was telling me they was trying to get tickets to.
Little Uzi, Little Pump.
No. Oh man, I can't remember. No, Drake and 21.
Yeah.
They trying to, him and one of the chicks that work at the office, they're trying to get tickets to the Drake and 21 Savage concert. Anyway, so Jeff walk up on her, and we've been talking, blah blah blah. Like these shoes you be wearing in here, like they pretty expensive, blah blah blah. And all these people in here are non-sneakerheads. She got the one coworker that is in the fashion. Actually, I think she got a brand that she created and is working. And it's dope. My wife bought a couple of pieces from us. It's dope. I can't remember the name of it right now. I shout it out. But long story short, these are people, general public people, because there's only one person outside of my wife in that office that is even aware of the sneaker culture to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like people know about it in general. They know it exists, but they don't know too much about it, the way it works. You know what I'm saying? The way we operate. And then let me people are having a whole rumor field conversation about whether or not how expensive these shoes are. Like how did you get them? Where did you get them from? How much did you pay for them? It's like they come out every month, but you got to kind of be plugged in to a certain extent to know that. You know what I'm saying? And she opted not to tell them that she. Well, no, I think she did tell them she got 3 pairs. Pandas they ain't went nowhere, bro. As long as the general public is still responding to them in a certain way, they ain't going nowhere. It don't matter how we feel.
Exactly. I do agree with that. And if they think, I'm just saying, if they think Pandas are expensive, let them kind of deep dive into the like rabbit hole. No, but imagine if they say Pandas are expensive, let them deep dive into that rabbit hole and work out how Pandas ain't expensive, bro. Pandas are just the tip of the iceberg. You know the iceberg.
$300 for $100 shoe is pretty expensive.
Yeah, but we are talking about we're talking about the tip of the iceberg there. We're talking about just it's like as soon as you break the tip and you realize that under the water there's a whole point.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, what's the end of this point? Is it a union that's about $1,000, $1,500 or $2,000?
No, it's a Red October. Is it
a Red October, which is 80
it's
grand?
It's a Dornbecker 1, you know.
Or is it an Air Mag, bro? Which is like
it's an Air Mag, yeah.
Yeah, or is it a Chicago 85, which is like whatever, half a quarter? Yeah. Yo, bro, that's the tip of the iceberg. You know what's really funny? I was literally just talking on the podcast, and somebody messaged me and said, on one of the reels I put on the shorts I put, and then said, this is sad, smart laugh face, and I was like, and said, it's only shoes, it's pointless. And I was like, I was going to respond to that and say, this is a niche you wouldn't understand, but you just is exactly what you're talking about. People from the outside looking in will never understand why we're so passionate about sneakers, because they think they're sad and we're moronic or we're into consumerism, but we're not, because basically we're so passionate about history and remembering that history and grabbing something that's relative. And we're going to talk about this more in the main subject, but basically don't knock somebody else's passion. If somebody's passionate about Pokemon, if somebody's passionate about movies, if somebody's passionate about doing something, or crafts or automobiles or sneakers, don't knock their passion. Like, that's their passion. Let them live with their passion. For you to knock somebody else's passion, just off the, it's got that little tweet, that little message got me irritated a bit. But just because of their passion that you want to knock them, like, what, really? Let people live, bro. Let people live, bro.
Check this out. So we had when the DTL, I think I might have told this story before. When the DTLR down the street from me, like 5 minutes away, when they opened that store a few years ago, we had a guaranteed situation where we would line up to get tickets for our size and the sneaker, and we just come back on release day and buy it. So the lineup would be like, you know, that Monday if the shoe come out on Saturday or whatever. So we all out there lined up. I can't remember what shoe it was. And this lady pull up in a BMW. I think she was going to one of the stores next to the shoe store. It's like 9 something in the morning. Neck full of jewelry. Wrists and hands both full of jewelry. Expensive shades on. Expensive looking heels on. And as she walking past the line, she asks us what we lined up for, and we tell her the Jordan whatever is finna come out. Really? Y'all lined up for sneakers like that?
Yeah.
And it's got a little attitude and says something like, what are you talking about, lady? Look at you. Look at you. The same feeling you get from putting on all that damn jewelry.
It's the same feeling
all this expensive this and that. That's the feeling that we get. Couldn't nobody clown you about your jewelry. You wouldn't let it happen. You're getting a fight before you let somebody clown you about your jewelry and your nails.
Shout out to that.
And all that. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's a subculture. Not everybody loves jewelry the same way that some people do.
Nope.
And some people, it's people that's on the outskirts of certain cultures that participate. But, bro, watches.
Yo, that's another
RC
subculture. Yep, that's another subculture.
Politics.
You know what? And it goes back to what I just said at the start. Fulfillment of the soul is more important than what everybody else thinks about it. That's the thing. If you love whatever you love, go and do your passion for it. Because at the end of the day, let people can knock what they ever want to knock. And you know what the best approach is? I find the best approach to any negative situation is to throw positivity on that.
And you know
I've
what?
had so many times.
With that being said, I feel sorry for people that aren't into something.
No, everybody's into something. Everybody, like you might be into watching series or dramas or movies or whatever you're into. Just do you. Just do you.
Yeah.
Just do you. Just do you.
Yeah.
I have a love, have a passion, go with it. Because at the end of the day, if you're not, if people are interested into games, but like all the YouTubers out there doing the gaming and walkthroughs, brilliant.
I'm a gamer,
love watching
bro.
that.
Well, a
Yeah,
former
I love
gamer.
watching that. I love watching that. I literally
Yeah.
kind of watch it, and it, I love playing games as well. But I'm so busy nowadays that I don't get a chance to know. But I'll play BioShock. I played most of the retro games from back in the day. I was, for me, my childhood and upbringing was so derelict of any entertainment, like any kind of, due to the funding that we were under, because obviously we couldn't afford a lot of things. We couldn't afford sneakers. My mum worked, slaved away on the sewing machine. My dad slaved away doing what he's doing. They looked after us as best as they could, and they did a really good job bringing us up. I would say personally, me and my brother have so much success from what they've done. So I'm really proud of my parents, but I didn't have a console. I wasn't allowed a console, but my parents were quite strict that you're not allowed to play console games because you got to work and educate, and you got to strive, because we are in the position we are. We need you to be successful so that you kind of have an easier life. And for all their blessings they've done, that's pretty much a touch wood to this moment in time. I've actually got to where I need to be to do what I need to do, but. Like from my perspective, I didn't have the luxuries like a lot of people did. So for me, I'm a gamer at heart. I'm a gamer at heart, but I don't get the time to play it. And when I do get time to play, I do play Far Cry. I do play all the other games. I do play Call of Duty. I do play BioShock. I like unique games as well. But I do enjoy watching all the YouTubers play their games, and when I do get spare time, me and my missus just end up watching YouTube gamers. Like it's so fantastic to watch the gameplays because I'm interested in the storylines. But yeah, it's whatever you're passionate about, guys. Run with a passion. Don't be afraid of what people say. Like I learned this over my, even me. I was naive when I actually started social media. I'm still naive now, but I'm more educated to the way people work than I ever was, because I know people are going to be salty. The best way to approach the situation is to be positive about it and to throw positive positive lights on it, because somebody might say something negative to you, might get you down. But bro, if you know yourself and you know what you're doing, you say, okay, cool, I understand. Thank you for your comment. Peace be with you. Leave it that. Because
block.
What do you mean?
I just hit block.
Block. No.
Block, delete, remove, whatever the button is, that's the button I hit. I ain't.
But everything's not for everybody, though. That's the thing. Everything's not for everybody. Like I will be into something else.
What's the point of going at something that you don't understand, bro? Like clearly,
but people,
we're not the only people in the world that love sneakers. So would you go from sneaker page to sneaker page attacking people? Like, come on, bro, get a life.
Nah,
that's what I mean when I say I feel sorry for people that aren't into something, because people like that, they don't have anything that's fulfilling them.
You know what? If you want to be a proper hater, I'm going to tell you how to be a proper hater, right? I'm not a hater at all.
So
right?
You don't know how to be a hater. You don't understand. No. You wouldn't understand, bro.
If I was a hater, let's just be honest. If I was a hater, I would ignore you. I would not comment on you. I would not engage with you. I will probably block you, which I've done a couple of people because they deserved it. But
that ain't being a hater, though.
No, but that's not being a hater. But that's my way of being a hater.
That's removing yourself.
And this is
so
why,
if you come on my page, if you come on my page and you don't like my content and you don't want to remove yourself, I will remove you for you. Okay.
Yeah, but this is why I can't be a hater, because like literally, think of it. Everything I've just said, I've just removed myself from the situation because I don't want that negativity. But some people. No, it's not hate, but like that's me being a hater, because that means I'm actually removing myself away from that situation to not go into that realm of commenting negativity on somebody's page. Because
absence of support is not hate.
I know, but this is why I can't understand why people don't remove themselves from the situation and rather comment on your post and say certain things to you because they want to get you down. But I am here. I am doing what I'm doing. How are you going to stop this momentum? How? Tell
It is
me.
what it is, bro. I don't. People try, it's whatever, and even sometimes, passion is misplaced.
Yep.
I'm more than willing to admit that because we see that a lot, where passion get misplaced and bad things happen. But
and
it's okay, bro. You ain't.
And the only thing I'm going to say to end this whole story, because there's been 2 wonderful stories from you, bro, is the only person that can make you fail is yourself, guys. So if you have the confidence to do what you need to do, people can say anything they want. Just deflect it. If you know you and you know your passion and you know where you want to get to and how you're going to get there, and you have self-respect for yourself and you are leading and grinding and hustling, nobody can make you fail except for yourself. Remember that, guys. Remember that.
No, I know. I didn't say some things that people probably don't like, and that's cool, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's gonna like everything you say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nobody. And you gotta stand on it. You gotta stand on what you mean. But yeah, man. I saw a lot of good pairs yesterday too at the movie. I mean, we was in Atlantic Station anyway. If any of y'all know anything about Atlantic Station, Midtown, Atlanta, Georgia, yeah, it's a whole. I had to tell my wife, like, Atlanta has become one of them places where people come to put on that, and that's what we complain about. But
put on that. What do you mean by that?
You see some. I showed you.
I know you did. That's why I'm asking you. What you mean by put on that?
Atlanta is not a real place, bro. That's what they say. Let's go to this.
Is it quick strike time? Is it quick strike time?
Because we gotta quick strike these quick strikes.
I was meaning to do this for quite a while, but I have the ultimate soundboard for quick time. There you go, quick time. It's quick strike time. And what's the first up? Puma and Under Armour to make custom size 23 sneakers 14. Bro, this boy's got some big ass feet, bro. I'm saying.
Yeah, man. 14 years old, 6'10". Size 23, bro.
What's Shaq's size?
22.
Oh, damn. I was about to say, Shaq can give him some of his pairs.
He can. He probably will. Knowing Shaq, he get wind of something like this. The kid may or may not want to wear Shaq shoes, but Shaq ain't gonna let. Shaq got ownership in Reebok now, right?
Yeah. He's with Reebok at the moment.
Yeah, so yeah, Shaq can hook him up. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Actually, I ain't putting Shaq on no timer or nothing like that, but
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that once he hears about this. I'm pretty sure he'll jump in there. But shout out to Under Armour and Puma for looking out for this kid, bro. 6'10", size 23, 14 years old. I mean,
does he play NFL?
He plays football. Yes.
He
plays American football. Yeah, like what?
He's going to be a beast if he graduates and makes the NFL. He's going to be a beast, bro.
He's 14 and he's 16. He's a tank. He ain't done growing yet.
Yeah, no, he's going to be a tank.
The question is, with kids like this, the question is most of the time coordination and balance.
Yeah,
like because when you're growing at such a fast rate at such a young age, you have to catch up with your own body, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So some people end up being uncoordinated because the difference between being 5-something and 6-something in such a short period of time can throw people off.
Yeah, you can learn, you can re-coordinate. I think there's one of our famous footballers in Liverpool Football Club was Steven Gerrard, probably a legend of the club now. He grew quite fast in his when he was 19, 20, and 21. It kind of had an influence in his joints and bones when he was growing. So basically, he kind of was injured quite a lot. So that's something to look out for. But yes, it's going to be interesting to track this career. What's the guy's name?
Oh.
Because it's going to be interesting to track his career and see what happens with it, and see how far it goes. But yeah, hopefully he has a good big future ahead of him, and it'll be quite interesting to see. Eric's, so his first name's Eric. I need to work out his last name.
I'm trying to find the last
name. We'll find it. We probably won't find it. Eric Kilburn Jr.
Eric Kilburn Jr.
Yeah. So if you want to monitor his career, let's just see what happens to him in the next 6 years, because it'll be quite interesting if he keeps up with the NFL. But he's already it sounds like he's already got some sort of. He potentially will have some sort of deal with Puma, New Balance. Go.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully he can parlay this into something good for himself. Like, I think this is an opportunity to turn an awkward situation into something positive for the future. Like, I think he should lean into this, whether it be from an athletic standpoint or a business standpoint. Like, I can kind of see this as an entryway into the sneaker game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the negative part of this story, before we close it off, one Nike rep told her the only way you have a size 22 is if it was made for a pro athlete and they didn't use them and ended up back in circulation. So Nike declined to help this family, and that's very, 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 very disappointing.
Yeah, there was a potential for him to actually do like public imagery, so basically to make a positive impact into this child's life. And
they should have made him some Chicago's or some, you know what I mean?
It's good publicity. It's good publicity.
Some Air Force Ones, make them some Blazers, make them some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unfortunately, so good publicity is always the best publicity, and to make a shoe and to make a mold, obviously to make a 23 size mold or US 23 mold is going to be quite expensive, so probably they don't want to actually do that.
Yeah, but still, the pub from this, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And pub from this that Puma and Under Armour is getting right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Let's ignore the negative side, because obviously it didn't work out. But let's concentrate on the positive side, which is Puma and Under Armour doing their thing for this 14-year-old. And I said this young kid because basically, even though he's taller than us, bigger than us, he's literally still a kid. And you got to remember, he all through his struggles, he's going to remember that for the rest of his life. Under Armour and Puma came out and helped me with all these shoes. So shout out to Puma and Under Armour. That's the best story today, bro. That's 100% a really, really dope story.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's keep the dopeness going. CBS News reports a Buckhead business owner gives $1 million in designer sneakers to underprivileged children.
Oh, this is similar to what Mr. Beast did to the kids in, was it South Africa? Yeah. Yeah. Dope. This is stuff we like to hear. You know what? I'm going to say this. Shout out to Kanye when he went to Africa and donated all those white Yeezy 350s. Or triple white Yeezy 350s to the kids there. This is what we love to see. Excellence, like people donating to charities, people donating to people that less misfortunate. It's about bringing all of the people up, bringing all of the excellence back into the whole world. Because basically, some of us are more fortunate than others, and sometimes it's good to give to the less fortunate to kind of keep progressing and keep making sure they're okay, keep looking up on our fellow human beings, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, bro. We can take that success to the grave, and it'll be for nothing, because if you give back, it's so much more. It's so fulfilling. It's so fulfilling.
Yeah, shout out to Patrick Carroll, man.
Mm-hmm.
Boys and Girls Club. In Miami, Tampa, and Atlanta, man, doing big things, man, for the underprivileged. So he pulled up, in the armor truck full of sneakers, man.
Hey,
pulled up in an armored truck full of sneakers.
That's dope. That's absolutely dope. Absolutely dope, bro. All right, moving on to the next quick strike. Okay, cool. And next up on the radar is the summer lineup for Jordan. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at some of these sneakers and what we're gonna actually purchase, or what you will be purchasing, what I will be purchasing, and what we actually think about this. So the summer Jordan lineup is here, and it's here to stay. First couple, I'll just mess this up. First couple is We're getting the Celtics and the black washed. I think they're both dope. I like the Celtic pair, Jordan ones, highs. I think I'm going to go in for those.
Yeah, I like the Celtics. I like the black wash more if they were a different
Darker
color, though.
You reckon? Oh, you like the pink wash as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's the first two pairs. Absolutely dope. They're coming out in. I think they might be coming out this month. Hopefully, let's just see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Next
15th for the Celtics.
Yeah. Next up is the craft ones. We've already went into that. Don't worry about that. Let's just not ignore that. And next up is a pink wash.
Is dope.
Yeah, pink wash is dope. I do.
That's a 5 June one.
Yeah. Then we got some lows coming up, which is I don't know what the top one is. It looks like a craft low.
Okay. OGX. I don't like this OGX. It's okay. I'm looking forward to see what the customizers do with it. Yeah. And the cement lows, I don't like.
I like them. I like them, but I'm not a low guy. I'm pretty sure E would want it or Cam would want it. They definitely want that. But it's a dope. It's a dope sneaker. Keep pressing the wrong button. Sorry, guys. And then following that is twos, more glorious twos.
I don't like the pink twos. I do like the cherry woods. I don't like the neutral grays, but they aren't horrible.
You know what would be dope if that cherry woods were actually highs?
Them be too much like the Chicago, in my opinion.
Right? So that red colorway, the cherry wood colorway on it. Well, okay, I understand that.
Yeah, because the white, the alternate Chicago, the white and red with the gray.
Yeah,
I think it'd be too similar to that.
I think that's coming out this year as well.
Yeah,
I heard. All right, cool. Two bangers of sneakers. We're getting obviously the pine green 3s, which are coming out this week, and the wizard 3s. Bro, I told you 3s out. Hey?
The pine greens look better.
They do look better, but I still want both.
I never seen these two sneakers next to each other like that.
Mm-hmm.
The pine greens look better than the wizards.
Yeah, unfortunately, the pine greens is a women's exclusive, but I'm still gonna go in. I still want that pair. Those pine greens are so
3s. I think 3s. Right now in my sneaker journey, 3s are fighting with 4s for that number 2 spot.
That's a good shout. That's a brilliant shout. And you know what? I'm leaning towards the 3s.
3s, they somewhat.
I told you this is the secret. No. Hold up. What did we talk about last week? The secret push.
No. This ain't got nothing. 2 things can be true now. 2 things can be true. I'm talking about my personal taste. Because I know. I said to myself at some point during this past week, I said I'm doing 3s and 4s all summer.
Yep.
3s, 4s, and 1s. 1s gonna always kind of find their way in the rotation, right? Yeah. But I have to do 3s and 4s this summer because you can't really do 3s and 4s like that in the winter, in my opinion. Yep. Like the Tinker 3s, because they all suede and hot. But like I said, I'm doing 3s and 4s, and I just started thinking about it. Like, damn, because I really want to wear my 3s. The 3s that I wear, the ones I got that I'm not thinking about or haven't already got rid of, is like I need to wear these shoes. And these foes. Then I start thinking about the foes. It's like, wait a minute, which. The
question for you, bro, is am I in year 3 or am I in year 4?
3.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm leaning towards a 3 more. I think the 3.
The 4 is so underrated.
Hey?
The 4 is so underrated, though.
No. I think the 4 is super hyped at the moment, and I'm enjoying the hype. I'm enjoying the 4. You mean I'm a menu? Yeah, I'm a menu.
You gotta take it outside. You put cream laces in your 3s.
Yeah.
You gotta do sail laces in the 4s, bro. I wasn't on it at first, but once I did it,
It was over. It was out of here. It was out of here. The reason, like, cool. We wouldn't get the plethora of sneakers that we're seeing at this moment in time if Jordan Brand wasn't pushing it for the 35th anniversary and doing the secret push for it with the Jordan 3. But I'm enjoying this. It is so
not a secret push.
No, it's your bro. It's not a secret push. It's just a push. It's just a release more sneakers because of 35th anniversary, and also keep releasing sneakers because people are buying them. And this is what I'm enjoying. But the thing is, with the 3s, they're more likely to sit than the 4s are, because the 4s will sell out because they're super hyped. But the 3s still sit, and it's so magnificent to see because you can go in the shop and you can go and pick them up and you can go and feel them, you can go smell them, you can go wear them, you can try them out, and you can take them home and you can put them put them next to you in your bed and sleep with them and all that stuff.
I think it depends on the colorway. Most of the 3 colorways hit, and both of these are gonna hit. So. Mm-hmm. I don't expect to see. I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't expect to see either one.
Disclaimer,
of these, especially that pine green, bro. That's crazy. It's a green cement.
The disclaimer
it's a green black cement.
Disclaimer is if you live outside the UK, if you live outside the States, then it most likely will sit slightly, so you've got more of a chance to pick them up. But in the States, it can sell out. But the pine bro, the more I look at that pine green, the more I look at that pine, the Wizards will, because it's more close to the true blue that we ever seen, because it could have been a true blue, but it's got more of a brown accent to the Jumpman and the bottom as well. The true blue is more bluey than the Wizards colorway is more lighter blue than the true blues, but this is still dope, bro. Like pine green, the more I see it, the more I just want it, and that's the thing about the pine
crazy.
Green.
It's crazy. That pine green is, bro.
But wouldn't it be funny if a month before the release of the Wizards, they actually release? They say we'll be getting the true blues in the next 6 months to a year. It's happened before. Cardinals.
We're gonna talk about that.
Okay, next up is another 2 bangers for this month. It's the Thunders. It's the Thunders are coming back, the Jordan 4 Thunders and the Craft 5s, both sneakers which I'll be going in for. I'm looking forward to seeing the Craft 5s in hand with the material blocking on that sneaker, because I'm expecting high things from that. I'm definitely expecting high things from that.
I like the 4s. I ain't going for neither one of them though.
Next up is the Toro Bravo 6. And it was at the infrared 7.
Yeah.
I
like the 6s. I like the 7. The 7's clean. They clean.
Yeah,
with the right fit, they clean. The black booty is kind of throwing me off, but I understand. You know, I mean, it's the white infrared 6 colorway. I think they played it off cool with the translucent outsoles. You know. They had to do that. So I like that.
I do get it too. And finally, we got the 2 11s. It's a snakeskin yellow 11, and then obviously with that cool grey low, 11.
Yeah, it came out yesterday. It's sitting. Small size is sold out because young people love the 11 low.
Yeah.
They love it. So. All the big sizes were like from 9.5 on up was all available, but all the small sizes gone.
I think the younger sneakerheads are definitely into those 11 lows as well.
Yeah, they love.
They don't like the IEs, which is the true OG, but they love those 11 lows.
Yeah.
Next up is the black flints, which I'm definitely getting. I'm gonna go with my red flints and my original flints, and the black flints are dope.
I got the pull for the 13s. I like the Laneys, but
the Laney 14s.
Yeah, I might try. Just to set them up with the Toro.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna go well with the Toro 14s because those are dope. But those are the summer releases, guys. Some of the summer releases, because we haven't seen no collaborations. We're hearing rumors about a lot of things, but we'll see what happens with that, because there is a lot
of stuff popping up, man.
there's a lot of stuff popping up. But that was the summer releases. Let us know what you think about them. Let us know what you're actually going to purchase. There is still a lot of heat coming up. I think a lot of people will be more selective, which is good because it means you just get the sneakers that you really want, and not kind of because cost of living is up. So it is expected. But this is why sneakers are sitting. So it's always going to be what it's going to be. And unfortunately, you can't stop what it's going to be. But next quick strike of this session is Hasbulla signed to Jordan Brand, bro. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. He just started popping up. I don't know if it worked like that probably did work like that for everybody else. Like for everybody that didn't know who he was already. He just started popping up everywhere on my timeline, bro. And I'm like, where is this little dude coming from? I ain't never heard of him. All of a sudden, he everywhere.
Yeah.
Doing content, getting sponsors. Seem like sponsorship opportunities everywhere.
Yep.
Like he got every shoe. I mean, I ain't never heard of this guy. Like, where did he come from?
I love it. I love it. I'm pretty new to him. I've seen him around for the last couple of years, and he's grown and grown. But it's good to see. Like, it's good to see that Jordan Brand, Nike are still kind of getting some influences in and getting some input in. He's always obviously signed for Jordan Brand. Do you think he's going to have a run of regular releases or kids releases, or what would you?
I don't see why not everything. If we gonna do it,
do it for everything.
If we gonna do it, I mean, listen, we talking about the company that does sneaker collaborations with Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not, bro?
I'm intrigued to see what he's going to bring to the table. I really am. I want to see what he's going to bring to the table. I'm going to see what he's gonna.
Hopefully, it's dope, whatever it is. Because he got every sneaker that he can get in his size. You know what I mean? So you know, like what, and that logo is nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It might not really be real.
They can do that.
The logo might not be real.
I mean, that's okay, but they can do that if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever with him.
It's good.
They can do everything with him. Not whatever. They can do everything with him. Commercials, you know what I'm saying? Sneakers, apparel. They can do everything with him, bro. It went matter.
And I think this is Nike's way of basically trying to get into the social element or social media element, because especially with TikTok and stuff like that, TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff, where they're now investing in money in influencers, I would say, because they're getting people that are actually influenced in a subculture and trying to promote them as a brand ambassador or signing deals with them, so they can kind of push that narrative, and it kind of it brings a bit more not hype, but it brings a bit more attention to Nike as well through that whole environment. Because we know Obsidian ones were hyped because of TikTok. We know Pandas are hyped because of TikTok. And I think Nike sitting there kind of really does understand that environment. So what would you do?
Firing squad. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Well, yeah, but it's definitely a dope thing to see. But next quick strike on this. You like that sound effect, bro? Moving on to the next quick strike. Let's go. The next quick strike is something from Off-White, and more Off-Whites we're going to see, bro, which is this new Off-White showcase. It's the Sheed. The Nike Air Force One mid Sheed. What do you reckon, bro?
This is great.
This is the cleanest one I've seen so far.
It's comparable to the green one. I mean, it's one being 100, all the way 100. This is a black version of the green one with a different logo on the heel.
Yep. And we're gonna call these pandas.
Bruh, it's the Sheed. Stop, man. Stop doing that, bruh. You perpetuating the foolishness is what you're doing. just because everything black and white is not a panda now, okay? But nah, this dope, man. I mean, we saw it at the exhibit, and I said that like some of these look like they can go into production right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully a lot more of them silhouettes that we saw on the exhibit will also go into production. I knew this was coming. We got the green one, and now we got the sheet. They could do multiple colorways of the sheet. They could do the blue sheet. They could do red. They could do white and black instead of black and white.
Stop that thought. Red and white sheets on the Air Force One mid, bro. If you're
all red, well, she wore highs. That's the only thing about it that kind of diminishes the thing in general about the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Is that he wore highs, but it's off white, so whatever.
And I love the
what
fact
if they put the hang strap? What if they put the hanging strap on the mid?
Yeah,
I would have did that. I would have put the hanging strap like the high on the mid.
Yeah, that looks actually dope. It's good to see because people that complained that they couldn't get off whites back in the days, you still can get off whites, but obviously you have to. Yeah,
you can get these. You might not be able to get these sheets, but if you wanted the first one, the white and the black, you could have got them.
Yeah. They're still, to me personally, they're still a dope colorway. They're dope concept, dope colorway, dope execution, dope design. Some people don't like it, some people do. Like everybody's flavor is not going to be the same. So from that aspect alone, if you want it, you can get it. That's it, simple. But moving on again to another quick strike, bro. I love that sound effect. I'm glad I put that sound effect. It is Steph Curry. What was Kyrie Irving? Steph Curry is got a lifetime contract with Under Armour. Shout to Steph Curry for that. Absolutely awesome to see, bro. Awesome, successful story.
Steph Curry is the man, bro. Greatest
Exactly,
shooter
bro.
of all time. Greatest, one of the greatest NBA ambassadors to ever play the game. Squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Always professional. And will stab you in the bottom of your foot and cut your Achilles tendon. Grab you by the throat with one arm while jabbing you in the chest with the same knife that he just cut your feet up with while the basketball game was going on. Like, it don't make no sense. And I'm gonna pre-pause myself. It don't make no sense how adorable this dude is to see. You know what I'm saying? When he does interviews, when he does content, commercials, everything that he does, he looks like just your best friend. You know what I'm saying? He looks like the best. He looks like one of the best people you could ever be friends with. Unless you playing basketball.
He's a killer in the court, bro. He's a killer in the court. Like,
he is so nasty, bro.
But you know what? Let me just say, do you like watching the videos where he's kind of free pointing out the court in the stands? And bro, some of the videos are crazy. This guy is so accurate, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Accurate. I don't like none of that. I don't like none of that stuff, bro. I don't.
I love it
because
I love it.
He having so much fun and but when your team this is a basketball thing, okay? Because I'm a Hawks fan, right? And I don't care about nobody else's team.
Trey, you got Trey, bro.
Right? I don't like nobody else's team except mine. But I'm not biased to the point where I don't recognize what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, this dude, bro, he too good. He done did this before.
Okay. I know Steph Curry is quite into his prime of his basketball at this moment in time. So we can't say he's the next up and comer because obviously he's been around since LeBron's been around.
The man.
He's the man.
He's been the man for years now.
Yeah, no, I know. This is what I'm saying. So we can't.
He been the man
say,
for like 6 years. You know
yeah, exactly. We can't say he's the up and comer. He's a new thing, new that, new this, because he's been there. But Steph Curry's going to go down in history, bro. As one of the legendary
greatest
players.
shooter of all time.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Now,
bro. Like
statistically, every time he makes a 3-pointer, it's a record. Until he stopped playing.
You can only marvel at the fact of what he's done so far. There's just like you can marvel at LeBron and Kobe and Jordan and
it's just like
all
LeBron.
the legends.
Every time LeBron scores, it's a new record. Every time Curry hit a 3, and he might not catch LeBron depending on how long he play, but every time he hit a 3, it's a new record.
Yep. Shout out to Steph Curry for that lifetime contract. It's well deserved. I'm pretty sure it's going to elevate a new Under Armour hopefully in the next in the next 10, 15 years. Let's see what happens with that. Because
could you imagine if Steph was with Nike? Oh my God.
He was though. Did he wear the Hyper Dunks? He wore the Hyper Dunks for a little while.
I'm saying if he got a shoe.
Yeah, bro.
It would be so crazy.
You know what? Then that truly means Nike's monopolized. Nike's monopolized on the NBA.
No, bro. I just thought about like Giannis, Durant, Kyrie, Luka, Tatum. Ain't none of these guys on Steph level, bro.
You know what Nike will be doing after...
Giannis is arguably the best basketball player in the world right now. And he ain't no Steph Curry level.
I know, bro. But imagine if they had Steph Curry. This is what Nike will be doing right now. you know, they actually would be. Yo, Steph Curry. Shout to Steph Curry. Well,
imagine the Steph and LeBron commercial. That one year when they dropped their shoe at the same time.
All right. And next quick strike is another one that we're going to quickly run through. It is we just covered that. What do you think about the term bread, bro? Because Jerry Lorenzo came out this week and said no OGs use the term bread, black and red.
Okay,
that's a cap, bro.
Okay, so this is the same conversation as the brand name nickname conversation.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
No, you can call it what you want to call it, but the thing is,
from the OG perspective, I can understand the straightening of it.
Yeah,
but we didn't heard that. What? You know what I don't like about this?
I'm gonna tell you. I respect Jerry Lorenzo, but what I don't like about this is gatekeeping. It's sneaker snobbery, because basically you're saying that anybody that calls a sneaker bread, and just be honest. Let's be honest, bro. We call Jordan 4 black cement bread because they're predominantly black, more black and cementish than bread. But we call Jordan 1s the black and red breads. Yeah. How are you going to allude to the fact that anybody that calls that Jordan 1 a bread is not an OG? That's to me is prime gatekeeping. That to me is prime sneaker snobbery, because you can't just sit there and say, yo, if you call a sneaker bread, you're not an OG. That's cap, bro. And there's so much cap that, yo, Jerry Lorenzo, you're getting this. I don't care. You're getting a red card sneaker for that absolute statement. That's horrible. You can't say to me that you never sat there and called a black and red sneaker bread, because you probably did when you were younger. But like, it doesn't matter. You can call it a black and white. I don't care. You can call it a Panda. You can call it anything you want. You call a sneaker whatever you want to call it. We use terminology for sneaker colorways because we just want to call them something easy and quick. So, and that's stuck. And most like the Crimson, even though I don't like to admit the Jordan 4 Crimsons are called the Red Thunders, they're still called the Red Thunders in terms of the terminology.
But see, that term was rejected by the culture.
Yeah, of course it was.
Red Thunder was rejected because, and Nike and Jordan Brand recognized it, I think, and they promptly proceeded to start production on the actual Thunder 4. You know what I'm saying? Because we go colorway crazy. Like, that's always my argument when we talk about nicknames and, brand names. When the brand names it a colorway, that's when you call it that colorway. If not, we tend to make up a nickname. You know what I'm saying? I've always leaned towards what the brand calls it, except for OG sneakers that have a nickname. For prime example, the Jordan 13 He Got Game. It's called the Jordan 13 Black, White, game. Gem Red. No, it's called the Black, White, Gem Red.
Black, White, Gem Red. But we call it the He Got Game. But there's a meaning behind it because we call it the
because we associate it with the movie. Exactly. Rightfully so. So the sneaker is attached to that moment in culture where everybody wanted to see this basketball movie with Ray Allen and Denzel Washington.
Yeah, and because it's synonymous to that movie. It's associated to that movie.
That was the moment where that sneaker. That was the shining moment for the Jordan 13. It was the new silhouette, the first colorway, and it came out in this movie, and everybody saw it and was like, "Oh my
days,
whatever."
Yeah. And then we got to remember, if it wasn't for the movies, will we be talking about the He Got games like we were talking about the He Got games? Potentially not. It would have been another white black colorway.
No,
it still would have been. It still would have been iconic. It still would have been absolutely iconic. Absolutely, like
we wouldn't call it He Got Game.
We wouldn't call it He Got Games, but everybody kind of re-emphasizes that sneaker because of that movie. The He Got Games.
We call it Chicago. Ain't no telling. It may or may not have received a nickname, but more than likely, I feel like it would have, because all the OGs, we either call it by the primary, not even the primary color, because the Fire Red 5 is black, white, and fire red. Yeah. Why do we call it the Fire Red 5? Because Nike calls it the Fire Red 5. But came out on sneakers, it said Fire Red. You know what I'm saying? When the Crimson 4 came out, it said Crimson. The internet and the bloggers and the influencers tried to name it Crimson, and it got rejected. Tried to name it Red Thunder, and it got rejected. Mock-up artists tried to name it Red Thunder, and it got rejected. You know what I'm saying? So my verdict on this type of talk is the culture changes. And sometimes you have to roll with it. We know what you talk when you say black and red Jordan 1 high. We know what you're talking about. We know you're talking about the bread. And when you say bread, we know you're talking about the black and red Jordan 1 high. It's synonymous. It's a nickname. You don't have to say it, but you don't have to diss people that do.
Quick question for you. Right. Anybody that's watching this, go on to the sneakers app and search the patent bread once. What was Nike's name for it?
Patent bread.
Black and red, yeah?
I think it was patent bread.
Okay. So this is why, if it was called a patent bread, and Q, I know you're doing a background search for this. If it was called a patent bread, bro, Jerry Lorenzo, take that red sneaker and live with it, because at the end of the day, you just capped yourself massively. Because if Nike's calling it bread, who are you to tell us what to call it or what not to call it? That's what I'm saying, bro. Because if it's officially coming from Jordan Brand and it's in the sneakers app and they're calling it bread, yo, it is what it is. You just capped yourself.
Yeah.
All right, bro?
Yeah, 100%. But it's a moot point. Like, I don't think that's really worth a fuss. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course it's not. Guys, call whatever sneaker you want to call it. You live with it, love it, like it, whatever. Don't let anybody gatekeep for you, because at the end of the day, burn down the barn. No gatekeeping.
It may not have been called patent bread.
Okay, guys, do the research. Let us know, because I will probably do the research after this podcast.
The nickname is definitely patent bread, though.
Yeah.
So what does Jerry call the patent bread? That's the question.
The patent black and red. You know, bro, that's a mouthful. The patent black and red. Just call it bread. The patent black and red. Don't just. I don't understand that. That's total capping, bro. Like, come on now. You know what? This is what I said last week about being controversial for the sake of it, so people get your name on your mouth, and that's that whole identity of this situation. So Jerry, just live with that red card sneaker, and love it, because people will call it whatever you want to call it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. At the end of the day, you're not even with Jordan Brand. You're with not Adidas. So live there. At the end of the day, I'm just going to say, we've got 2 more quick strikes quickly. And the next up is rumors with the SBs, guys. Actually, not rumors with SBs. Let's talk about this, because we came with a Jordan MVP the other day, and we were talking about the colorways that come with the Jordan MVP. I actually got rid of it from the screen, but give me 2 seconds, I'll bring it back up. The Jordan MVP, like, it's starting to grow on me, and I kind of starting to understand it, but I don't think I want it. But it's definitely interesting to what we're seeing with the silhouettes and the sneakers. As you can see, there's 6 different colorways from the Jordan MVP 6, 7, 8. If you don't know the Jordan MVP, the MVP sneaker is basically the MVP colorways for the 6 and 7 and 8 that Michael Jordan won the championship rings in, the first 3 rings or the first 3-peat, and they've combined it into one sneaker. It's going to be another hybrid sneaker, just like the 312 and the Spears Ikes and every other hybrid sneaker they've done, like the 6 rings and stuff like that. So looks like we're getting a Raptor colorway, an olive colorway, a more of a Chicago-ish colorway, a pink colorway that's probably going to be a ladies exclusive, white and pink, racer blue colorway, and more of a mocha kind of vibe colorway, which is the bottom right. So this is the 6 we're potentially seeing. What's your thoughts, bro? Quickly.
Don't rush my thoughts.
I should never tell you to go.
Nah. So the Toronto, the quote unquote OG colorway of this 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
All these colorways are cool.
Yep.
However, in my opinion, no disrespect to anybody that buys any of these sneakers, because I know I will see them on feet as soon as they release once I go outside. I promise you, I'll see them on release day. I know I will. If I stay outside long enough, I will see them on release day. I promise you, on feet. At the mall. These colorways are wasted.
Do you reckon on the actual silhouette?
All these colorways would be dope on the 6, 7, or 8 individually, not all together.
I was going to say that, bro. Like
I would love to see a royal blue 8, a racer blue 8, or a Toronto 6, a green and gold 7.
You read my mind.
A white and pink. You did read my 8.
Mind.
You know what I'm saying? A tan and brown Jordan 6, or Jordan's not a 6, because they'll call it poor man Travis. A tan and brown 7, because we got the Rui 8. You know what I mean?
Yep.
These colorways could have been used on proper silhouettes, proper signature silhouettes.
I'm leaning with you. I was thinking that myself, because for my thought process, I was thinking that would have been dope on an actual OG sneak silhouette, like a 6 or a 7 or 8. I think that olive 6 would look dope. I think the racer blue 8 would look dope. There's a lot they could do with it, but maybe it's just them kind of designing a new hybrid to look different, to see what the reaction is, because some people start picking this up. We might see that colorway transfer onto a
people gonna buy it.
OG. People gonna buy it. I'm gonna be honest. My girlfriend sent me this, and she said to me she likes the Raptor colorway top left, and the top right. She thinks both of them are dope. She even
all
likes
the colorways look good because they got a 6 bottom and an 8 side.
Yeah, this is dope.
Like, I mean,
I want to like it. I want to like it. I want to like it, but there's something.
Like,
It's a purist to me.
I'm snobbing this. I'm snobbing this. Yeah, I'm snobbing this. Straight up.
There's something about it. There's something about it I want to like about it. It's just the creativity, the innovation of this design. It looks dope. The purist of me would rather get like.
I want these colorways on the silhouettes that I know.
And I agree with you.
I don't know this silhouette. I don't love this silhouette. It's not horrible. I mean, it's not the worst thing they've done. Put it like that. They've done worse. It's the 6 bottom and the 8 side is saving it. That's the only thing that's really saving it. The rest of it, this is my opinion. It's okay though. Right. People gonna buy them. People gonna rock them. Shout out to them.
Right, yeah. Shout out to you guys. Just to see what happens. I actually want to see this in hand. Like, I'm probably going to go to the shop and see it in hand. But let's just see what happens with it. Yeah, touch it, feel it, smell it. All of those stuff. That's the new advert for us. Touch it, feel it, smell it. The sneakers you like, because the sneakers you want. That's a good advert, bro. Next up is another quick strike. Another quick strike is this beauty of a sneaker. It looks like this has obviously come out rumors of what do you call it, April Fools. This is like a military blue version of the SBs. This is not definitely coming out, but we're talking about SBs. Guys, whatever you're seeing on screen, the military blue SBs is not coming out. That's confirmed. But I'm hearing Black Cat SBs are definite. I'm hearing bread SBs are definite. And I'm talking about skateboarding. The SB Pine Green we just recently got. What the fact that we're seeing a Black Cat and a bread Jordan 4 SB, that's gonna be dope to see once we can see the pictures. Then we're getting a reimagined Jordan 4 next year with all leather. That's another thing that's happening. So it looks like we're getting some more OG colorways coming our way, bro. And then the bread is going to be saturated. That let's just be honest, the Jordan 4 bread is one of the most beautiful colorways ever in history, and they are going to bring 2 new releases, an SB and a reimagine. In the next year?
You mean the Black Cement Force?
The Black... No, sorry, not Black. Yeah, the Black Cement Force. What am I talking about? Sorry. But that's the Black Cement Freeze. Sorry.
No, that would not...
See, this is what it... This is why I don't want to call it Black Cement. I want to call it the Bread Force because I'm used to saying the Bread Force. Allow you, Jerry Lorenzo. You got me confused. Yeah.
No, I'm just messing with you, bro.
The Bread Force.
Nah. The Bread Force. I don't believe nothing. Yeah. I ain't believing nothing till I see it materialize and also pop up.
I know somebody that's seen the Black Cat 4s SBs. I know somebody that's seen the Black 4 SBs.
Eric Costin seen them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know somebody that's seen them too.
In our community, I know somebody has actually seen them. So I'm excited to see them. See what happens with
that. I say Cap. I don't know who you're talking about. Don't even tell me who you're talking about. Cap.
I'll tell you after this. But yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see if they do release Jordan 4 Breads reimagined and SB. It's going to be beautiful to see. Definitely beautiful to see. I'm looking forward to that. Bro, there's rumors that off-white breads. Imagine, bro, we get the trilogy. We get all 3 of them. Like we get SB breads 4s, we get off-white bread 4s, we get reimagined bread 4. Can you imagine 3 Jordan 4 bread colorways coming out in the next year or 2? That's crazy. That's magnificent. Come on,
Let's cap.
What? We got one more quick strike before we move on to that subject, bro. But the last quick strike I want to discuss is something about the Union 1. We were hearing rumors about the Union 1, and I'm hearing from what I'm hearing. I don't know how much cap this is. I'm hearing a lot that you won't be happy with that. Like flying it, like colorways not looking like it's looking like this. No, I'm just saying, just in general, like the Nigel Sylvester colorway on the Flynet on a Union. So they're doing something different. It's not exactly like we're going to expect to see it, I think.
Okay.
So watch this space, guys. It's going to be quite interesting to see what Union come up with the Jordan 1 silhouette. And it's not going to be like the same. I don't think it's ever going to touch the high regard we give that Union 1, because that Union 1 is absolutely beautiful. Like, that's probably a grail sneaker for a lot of people. But it's going to be interesting to see what the Union 1 is going to be look like.
I wouldn't expect that no way. Because look at what happened to the foes.
Yeah, you weren't happy about the foes.
No, but aside from my personal opinion on the way they look, people went crazy for it, and it ain't that.
So to some people, it means a lot. To other people, it doesn't mean a lot. But I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. They brought, like, for me, from
it's not the Union 1, bro. It don't matter. It's not. A lot of stuff is not. It's okay that it's not.
Yeah.
But I mean, the tools, like, look at everything the Union has done since the ones. Nothing will ever be the ones, because that was Union's introduction to the community in full. You know what I'm saying? And it's dope. Don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing out there like the Union 1, which is why it holds the place that it does. But Union can't do that unless they do that again. And even if they do it again, it's not going. I don't think it'll have quite the same impact. It'll have the same hype initially, at least. It'll have the same hype unless they drop. You know what? That's all they can do is drop Union 1s in different colors that are built the same way.
I think they eventually might do that. They had a Chicago variation, they had a Shadow variation. I think they might do that. I mean, it'll be quite interesting to see if they do that. But do you think the Union 1 was the best ever collaboration for Union? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I'm saying.
It was a pinnacle. It was their pinnacle. The entry level to that sneaker was absolutely dope. Like, to come with that kind of
it's like with classic
design.
Hip hop albums, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of artists have their first album because you've been preparing your whole life for your first album.
Yeah.
And when it come out dope and it reach classic level, classic status.
Yep.
Most artists can't live up to it. Even if what you do post your first album is great, most of the time that first album is held to such a standard that it wasn't the case for Travis. It wasn't the case for Alma Mayer. Well, yeah, it was. It was the case for Alma Mayer.
Yeah, the free was probably the difference.
Yeah. The Union collab is closer to the Alma Mayer collab than it is to Travis, because Travis caught more steam with the 1 than he did with the 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for Travis, the 1, his second shoe, well, it was his second Jordan. It wasn't his second Nike. He had already done stuff with Nike. Matter of fact, he had a Jordan before. He had the Jordan 33.
Yeah.
He had the Jordan 33. So it was actually his third Jordan that brought him to the level that he is now. And it's because it was a 1. You know what I'm saying? But Union came straight in with the 1. Alma Mayer came straight in with the 3. So nothing Alma Mayer can do, in my opinion, and I think in the opinion of a lot of other sneakerheads, ain't nothing gonna be better than the 3 until it is.
Yeah. And the thing is, sometimes the best sneaker release collaboration is always the first one anyway. Like, if you ever look at the history of collaborations, and over time, the more sneakers that release in that collaboration, it just drives the first price up, because obviously that's in higher regard. Not everybody can do what Kendrick's done with music in terms of releasing 3 platinum albums and they're all in high regard. So it's quite hard kind of carry. You can.
I think Union has, though. You know what I'm saying? The Dunk is good. I'm not saying that what they have produced since the 1 is like null and void. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't put down anything that they didn't produce since then. The dunks were good. The fours were good. You know what I'm saying? I only like the one colorway really of the fours, but that's just my one opinion. You know what I'm saying? People love the Union fours. I know that. I just don't like them. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? The twos did well. People covet the twos not as much because they twos, but you know, people love the stuff they do.
I'm gonna say the fours, Union fours grew on me like fine wine. Like literally, I didn't really pay attention to them as much, and then because I was expecting the mock-ups. The mock-ups really messed it up for me. But then like over time, seeing it on feet, seeing it in real life, and seeing people wear it, I got more respect from it. My respect for the sneaker grew more over time than it did when I officially saw it. But with the Union ones, when I first saw it, I just loved it. So that's the difference. It's like anything. Some things grow on you, some things like are an instant hit. So this is why you got to keep an open mind sometimes. But yeah, Union 4 is dope. I you know what, I'm gonna even say that the Cortez Union is dope. I like the Cortez Union. I think it's the colorways they use on it, the execution, the materials on it. I think it's dope. I think it's dope. It's just a Cortez, and a lot of people didn't regard the sneaker highly enough to actually make it hype enough for people to buy. But I still respect the sneaker. I think it's a dope release. I think they did their work on that.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can hope for, whether you like it or not. You know,
exactly.
It's cool, and you know, I've seen some of the Union fours in hand, the guavas, bro. Like I just like the guavas, because the guavas made more sense to me aesthetically because it was more monochromatic. You know, it was all the colors were in line. It was just that the outsole on the rest of them, it just threw me off. But Shout out to Union, man. Like
definitely, shout out to Union. Keep
whatever they bring. You know, whether I like it or not, I'll never really hate on the good collaborators like that.
And what Q always says: buy what you like, wear what you like, rock what you like. Don't care whatever people think.
Yeah.
But on that main subject time, bro. Main subject.
So Adidas.
Yes. The elephant in the room, bro, today.
Suing Black Lives Matter for 3 lines.
Yeah,
3 lines that stretch across the words Black Lives Matter at the bottom. So Adidas want to take this to court. This is why Adidas, they just make bad decisions, bro.
Yeah.
A lot. And that's going back to the movie too. Because we know the situation with Jordan. You know, supposedly they didn't want to match Nike.
Yep.
Bruh.
That's a big loss. They should learn the lesson from that. That's a big loss.
But I mean, come on, bro. You going after Black Lives Matter, a company that's named after us alleged Nazi.
Yeah. Let's not deep dive. Let's not deep dive into the histrionics of that. Let's just say it's not really good. Let's steer away from that sharply.
No,
bro,
that's what I think about. That's what I think about when I see this story, based on what is over.
The history on
the 3 lines underneath the 3 words. And y'all talking about the logo that Peter Moore designed, by the way, the Adidas Mountain logo, where you see a little bit of one stripe, a little more of the next one, and more of the third one. The logo that Peter Moore designed for Adidas when he left Nike. Y'all comparing to 3 lines, 3 horizontal lines. Bro, come on, man.
It's not even in the same direction, bro. It's not even the same direction.
Come on, man.
It's not long. Like I don't understand that fully, but like they withdrew that real quick, bro. When it was announced, it withdrew that real quick on the same date. It's not good look. Definitely not a good look from Adidas, especially when they've just lost, or they lost Kanye, and especially when they just kind of mutually agree to separate with Beyonce, and then they go after Black Lives Matter. It's not a good look, bro. It's definitely not a good look. The whole histrionic behind Adidas. If you want to do the research, guys, go do the research. We're gonna forget that because we're just gonna go about the current narrative. It's not a good public look, bro. When you're going after a movement which is associated with a very, very, very a cause that needs to be talked about because it's predominantly an issue in our current environment. Obviously, racism is not good, and it should always be kind of fought against. And Black Lives Matter, even the movement itself was associated with justice. So you're fighting civil rights and justice. You're basically attacking civil rights and justice. It's not a good look, bro. It's definitely not a good look. But we'll save most of that for the court because I've got my own thoughts on it, which I'll address in court. But bro, it's not a good look. Definitely not a good look. Not a good look for Adidas this week. I'm a bit disappointed that actually came out. If it was, and the thing is, it's true because it actually came up with a statement saying we've withdrawn any legal actions ASAP because we don't want any of that heat. And unfortunately, it was too late because everybody's got their own thoughts on it now, and it's all in the public eye. And your public view on your company at this moment in time is not looking good. So you need to go and kind of donate to Black Lives Matter. I think that's the best way to solve it.
No. No. Ain't no cleanup. Ain't no cleanup. Yes. Because you said, bro, ain't no way to not get deep on this.
Yeah, I know. We
on this because what you talking about? I don't want no apology. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You know what?
Let's save it for court. This is one of our court cases today. Let's recap and save it for court because I want to see what you want to say in court because it can get really deep real quick. We could dive down that rabbit hole, but I do think it's that serious. We are going to go into this in sneaker court definitely because I'm going to say this, like there's a lot of things that they've done in the past that are not great, not great at all.
Let's just go to the next topic, man.
Okay, yeah, have you just turned down the light on yourself because you just want to sit in the dark room?
It's my camera, bro. It can do what it wants to do.
Right. Next main subject is the one that we all need to know about, the strategy with Adidas at this moment. I know we just talked about Adidas a minute ago, but I think this is brilliance. And I don't know if you can agree with me, but like I now understand more of what is happening with the strategy with Adidas. Let me just say one thing. This Gucci Adidas collaboration, the colorways that they're using on this is absolute fire, bro. Forget the branding. Forget the silhouette. The colorways they're using on this is absolute fire. But unfortunately, they're about £750 to £550. But obviously, this will sell out. But obviously, people will still buy this, and this will basically be rocked by people that can afford the tax bracket. But the big question is, and the big answer is, this is actually perpetuating into their general releases, bro. Because now we're seeing ZX 8000s, now we're seeing Campus 80s, now we're seeing Stan Smiths. We're seeing a lot of these shell toes and all of these different colorways selling out in like regular releases, and they're actually starting to release some of these colorways that they see in these collaborations as GR sneakers, and they're selling out. Because I'm gonna be honest, bro, the whole collaboration is dope. Like I'm gonna say, the colorways, the way what they brought to the table is absolutely dope, and that's kind of now influencing general sales. This is the strategy Adidas are using,
bruh.
What do you mean, bruh? I know you have a disdain for Adidas, but I'm just
no. This is part of the problem. This is part of the problem.
God, bro.
The alienation of the general public to have access to premium products is the problem. One of the problems that we in the culture have identified with this brand. Okay. You are correct.
Come on,
These
now, bro.
colorways.
These colorways are magnificent.
But $750 for a good colorway? No. That ain't no bail. You ain't don't shoot no bail. You can't shoot no bail. $750 for a dope colorway.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
What are you thinking? What you think? I know what you're saying. But like this is not.
Where is this color? New Balances dropped the shoe like this for $140. It's available right now. The 9060 multicolor. It just came out yesterday. It's available. If you want pink and yellow and green and blue and all that on your shoe, go get the New Balance 9060 multicolor. It's available right now. It's a similar build, probably a similar feel, probably a similar comfort, if not better, because that's what New Balance is standing on. Before you go spend $700 on this damn Gucci colorway that they could have put on a regular ZX and made accessible to more people, whether it was a collab or not.
Bro. And this is what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying.
All them colorways, except the ones with the Gucci print. It's mainly the ZXs. All them colorways. It was like 3 different colorways they got for the ZX, and they make it a collab for $750. Like what? Come on, bro. People love ZX.
The ZX is absolutely dope. Look at this kind of blue, aqua blue colorway, absolutely dope. But this is what I'm saying. Like the strategy with Adidas at the moment is to get these collaborations, these Balenciagas, these Gucci's, this Prada collaborations, right, and make their sneakers that they don't actually currently sell out.
They're taking the high fashion route, bro. I mean,
but this is the high fashion route. But you got to remember the strategy behind this is to influence stuff like this. See, what you're seeing now is a ZX general release sneaker.
That colorway ain't as good as the one we just looked at.
I know it's not as good as what we looked at, right?
And the quality looked the same too.
But then we also getting stuff like this, bro, which is another ZX we're going to see, which is another colorway that's absolutely dope, which is another GR sneaker. This is what I'm trying to get at. This is what I'm trying to perpetuate to you is they're doing these high-end fashion collaborations to get the high-end brackets to wear it, to realize that these sneakers are absolutely dope, so they can release GR sneakers for $150 to actually let you go and get the color.
Bro,
these ZX.
The cap is too big. I understand what you're saying. We see it all the time with other brands. Yep. The cap is too big because New Balance will give you a fresh goods
for the same price
for $250 or $200, and then give you a GR for $140. We're talking about $750 colorways that resemble the $150 colorway.
Yeah, I do understand
that gap is so big to where I think a lot of people are gonna miss even the collab to relate it to or be inspired by the collab to buy a GR. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is, you're not going to it's like Jordan Brand doing a Dior collaboration and selling it for less than what it's worth, because Dior
not even a Dior. Like what we say, like your what was your idea about the whole idea behind Big Cap.
Yep.
Like do a collab and then drop GRs. hype people up, get people to like the silhouette of the collab, and then do GRs with similar styles or different colorways or whatever the case is. I just think
that's it. That's the strategy. Yeah, it's. I understand that. But what's the price on the Dior? What was the retail price on the Dior Jordan 1 High?
That was
$2,000?
$23.50 for the low. No, yeah, $23.50 for the lows and $2,400 for the highs or something like that.
So that cap's even bigger than this.
But it's Nike. Nike not having the same type of trouble that Adidas is.
Yeah,
when it comes to that.
But you got to respect the strategy, because at the end of the day, you can't do a designer brand collaboration with Balenciaga, Prada, or Gucci and not value the sneaker at what they're going to sell it for. Because, let's be honest, this whole collaboration ain't for us. This whole collaboration is for people that buy Gucci, Prada, and Dior or Balenciaga, because that's where this target is to. But the fact that it's there and accessible, and to be honest, last week I got a pre-notification to say pre-order some of these sneakers, because obviously my price bracket ain't going to let me buy a £750 or £750 sneaker. My price bracket is to buy what I want, and then obviously it's going to be a £200 sneaker or a £300 sneaker, wherever it is, because that's what my range is at the moment. But from my perspective, it's not marketed to us, but it's a reminder to us that these silhouettes still exist. There's still dope colorways in this. And if you, like anybody else that's new, that's looking at this and thinking, you know what, that Prada, that Gucci Adidas collaboration, it was dope. Let me see what other sneakers they have in that range, and they can't start looking at stuff like this and the other ZXs, and they actually start loving it. It's introducing a new market to your actual range, and that's what it's all about. And I think the strategy, I didn't understand the strategy at first. I do understand it now. And the thing is, let's be honest, right? Even though we're calling it a big cap, all of that Gucci collaboration will sell out. All of it will sell out. It won't be us buying it. It'll be the high end, the taxpayer, the higher earners that end up buying that, who actually do buy Gucci, Prada, and all that stuff. This is for Adidas. Is a good look. I think it's a definitely good look, and I've got respect. I'm sitting here now reflecting and respecting it, because for me it's dope. For me, it is such a dope sneaker, like in terms of the colorways, and they brought something, and they brought a strategy that we're not used to. What Jordan Brand releasing at Dior, they could have done it because it's a high end fashion. They don't really need to fuss about it, because their products sell out instantly, right? But for Adidas, it was a good look. I'm definitely saying I think it's not more. It's obviously capped because of the price, but it's not for us. But then the side effect is the silhouettes that actually do sit will start selling out. I'm seeing Campus 80 sell out. I'm seeing ZX 8000 sell out now. It's having an effect on that market, bro.
I don't agree, but it is what it is.
I
ain't buying ZXs anyway. I just don't think I don't think those markets are close enough to each other to affect each other like that. But
yeah.
It is what it is.
But it is what it is. But I can see Adidas is trying to kind of
they always trying something, whether it's gonna work or not.
Bro, okay, cool. Let's be honest. Let's really be honest. This is a better look than doing an M&M forum low. That's
your opinion.
I think it's better. No, you know what? At least they got all the bases covered: high-end fashion, nostalgic, kids shows, and then regular releases. At least they got all the bases covered. So if one thing's a success, they'll start making money with it. But like I said, it's something nice. It's a good strategy. I think it's a good strategy. Let's just see what happens in the long run, because at the end of the day, short-term success doesn't dictate long-term success. So let's just see what happens through that range. So
I don't really care.
Because you're not an Adidas guy. But this is for all the Adidas fans, guys. Go and pick up the ZXs you want. You know what? I do have one ZX 8000. That's the
people that buy ZXs gonna buy ZXs anyway.
Yeah,
they might hear about the Gucci's, or whatever. But I know sneakerheads. Certain type of sneakerheads covet ZXs.
Yeah.
But like Gucci just doing the Gucci collab on the ZX. I feel like we don't see enough dope ZX collabs, like just popping out with Gucci for $750. If I'm a ZX collector, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at that sideways. Like, Damn, I couldn't get a Sean Weatherspoon's ZX. You know what I'm saying? I can't get a like where are the I can't get a Bad Bunny ZX. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like and this the thing.
Facts,
this is why that's why I always have that feeling about Adidas, because they don't have, and we gonna beat this into the ground until it changes, bro. They don't have a Travis. They don't have a Ama Mayer. They don't have a Concepts. They don't have a Union. They don't have a Sakai. They don't have an Off-White. They don't have as much meaning to the culture as these other brands do. They don't have a Joe Fresh Goods. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing collaborations with cities.
But
they don't have a Dunk Low Atlanta. They don't have a 990 V2 DC. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say
they don't have a SB.
The way Adidas is marketed themselves at this moment in time is high end fashion. Where you with a Wi-Fi range, obviously that's a more premium range of the regular releases, so that's priced quite highly. I think the Jerry Lorenzo range is going to be the same. Sean Weatherspoon is doing his thing with a vegan brand. They've just lost Beyonce with Ivy Park. Kanye's gone, so there are still in flux. I think but the thing is, when I associated Adidas at the moment, they've still got all this soccer stuff which is making them money. But when I associate stuff with Adidas, I associate more with high-end fashion, if I'm honest, because of the recent collaborations they've done with all the brands, all the high-end brands. So I think their realm is to produce premium sneakers now.
Bro, without Yeezy, they're not making a big dent.
I know, and that's the problem now. That's a massive problem.
You know the punching machine where you hit it and it count how hard you hit it, right?
It's not registering.
Yo, Nike, boom! Nike coming through smacking that thing for 1,000.
Breaking the machine. They're breaking the machine, and Adidas
New Balance coming through. Bang! They didn't tore it up worse than Nike did in a short period of time too. Adidas come through and whiff.
They ate it. No, but the thing is, like, this is why I love competition. This is why I love seeing the strategies and the progresses, because now this moment in time, I'm looking at Adidas, I'm thinking, how are you going to make up? How are you going to come up? What's your come up? What's your strategy? What's your designs? What's your new approach? And this is what I love to see, because competition drives competition. And when it comes to the crucial elements of it, you see more innovation through competition than if it was stagnant. If we had one brand ruling them all, and we didn't see anything from New Balance or Puma or Reebok or Adidas or Asics or anything like that.
Yeah, we say that every week, but that don't mean just because they do one good thing that they finna all of a sudden catch up like that.
No.
We knew from last year. We knew from last year that Adidas Gucci collab was dope. It didn't change nothing for Adidas after.
I know, but it's starting to have some sort of similar, some sort of
diluted effect. If you say so, again, we agree to disagree. That's your opinion. I don't think so. But you do.
We agree to disagree. Let's agree to disagree. All right, cool. But shout out to everybody that's innovating and making progress, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That's always what it's all about, is making sure that. And this is the game of life. With brands, it's the game of life. At the end of the day, it's perpetuated through history, and it's going to be here 100 years after we're gone anyway. So from that perspective, keep doing what you're doing, guys, and keep progressing what you're progressing. But the last subject, bro, is close, very close to my heart, and it's very close to what a lot of people say. So the main subject is terminologies. Some of these terminologies we need to start banning, bro. I'm fed up of people saying this sneaker is dead, or the fact that this is a brick. We need to kind of regulate the terminology, because I'm gonna be honest, bro. Anybody that tells me a sneaker's dead, I'm gonna call you ignorant. Anybody says that that's a brick, I'm gonna call you a hype beast or a reseller, because like. And those terminologies to me are disrespectful. They're disrespectful for people that actually love the sneaker. They're disrespectful for people that pick up the sneaker. Because, like, that's cyberbullying. Because at the end of the day, if somebody's wearing a sneaker that you don't really like, but you call it dead, or you call it like it's a brick, or it's not that important, you're downgrading their purchase. You're not actually verbally kind of judging them. And I don't like that. That's prime sneaker snobbery. Like the fact that bro, I still to this day I remember I'm not gonna mention my names. Somebody came on my live on Instagram and said threes were dead when MM Year 3 just released or a year ago. And I was like, what? A lot of people were up in hysterics. But like that to me, like what we discussed last week, is prime clout chasing, prime capping, because you want a reaction, but you use bad terminology to kind of get that reaction. Bro, nothing's dead. Like literally your knowledge is dead if you're saying that, because you have no knowledge about the sneaker or the value of the sneakers or what it brings. And I don't like the word dead, bro. I don't like the word, this sneaker is dead, this sneaker is a brick, this sneaker doesn't belong in theirs. Bro, who are you to judge somebody's top 10? Or somebody's like, to me, that's a big cap.
You can call it what you want. I like to call it just life. Like that's the way that's just the way it works, bro. Like we, as much as you like or dislike something, you alone can't move the needle enough on certain narratives.
Yeah.
To make it go away or bring more attention to it. Unfortunately, unless you got a certain platform, and even sometimes then it don't work, or it, like with the whole terminology thing. Like we were just talking about nicknames.
Yep.
The whole thing about sneakers being bricks is from a resale perspective.
Yeah.
So you only have so much choice in how you feel about that when somebody say it. You know what I'm saying? Either they're saying it from a true resale perspective because they participate in resale, or it's something that they picked up and they may or may not know that it's a resale term. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody say, "Oh, that's a brick," they might be saying it in a good way. Like, yeah, it's bricking, bro. I'm finna walk in the store and get one right now. I've never heard that context, but it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with that. With terms, like people, I don't, because we hate to see it because we know what it entails. You know what I'm saying? Based on the context.
I don't mind the word brick, if I'm honest. Like it's a resale term. I can understand resellers using it, and then it's a context of the word. Or actually, it's a brick because it means it's sitting, and obviously, it's going to be a brick because it's sitting there like a brick would. Like, and I totally understand.
But we don't say brick; we say sitting.
We say sitting.
It means the
it's
same.
It's a reseller term. Yeah, it means the same thing, but it's a reseller term. So I don't mind that. I don't mind people calling it a brick, but I do kind of it irks me when somebody
the negative connotation that come with it.
Yeah, exactly. But it irks me it irks me more when somebody says a sneaker's dead than it irks me when somebody says it's a brick, because a brick is a brick. Okay, cool, that's fine. I'm used to that terminology because it's like it's sitting there. Okay, cool. If it's a brick, guys, if you want it, go and get it, go and buy it. You can see it, you can love it, you can like it. But from my perspective, when you call a whole silhouette dead, yo, bro, we just talked about the Jordan 3, how magnificent all those two pine greens and wizards are. How you sitting there? Okay, you might not like it. You might not like it. You might not associate with it.
We don't have to keep bringing that up, bro. It's just not true.
Yeah.
Like people. I think I said this last week. Pay no attention to the ramblings of these idiots online. Two things, bro. Like that's why I don't want to look at mock-ups and believe rumors and all that type of stuff. Like, let me see it for real. You know what I mean? Like I'm so sick and tired of seeing this reimagined royal thing going on, bro. I feel the same way about all that stuff, but like just like how we was talking about people talking reckless in the comments. Man, folk run up on you in comments and messages and say all type of just dastardly despicable things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I had the same opinion when I see somebody like bro. People be going crazy in the mock-up comments.
Yep.
Crazy, bro. Like this is what we think it's March. This is what we think is gonna look like when it come out in December, even though we 5 months away from seeing any type of indication of a real photo. Yeah. And people in there losing their minds, bro. It's like, come on,
you know what it is. For me, it's not bro. If you said a sneaker was dead, I would like we have that discussion, but you're open to that discussion, like, and that's the good thing about us. So, by the way, shout out to you, bro, today because you're actually talking facts. You're actually talking a lot of facts today. But basically, when you say a sneaker's dead or you don't like a sneaker, you don't actually say it's dead. We have a discussion about it. But some of these people that say sneakers are dead, and they just don't want a rebuttal from you. They don't want you to say anything back. They just want you to take face facts figures because they don't want that argument, because they can't have that argument because they're ignorant into the situation about why that sneaker is relevant. So, like, why a Jordan 3 or a Jordan 4, a OG is relevant, why the white cement 3s are relevant, why the Amamania 3s are relevant with the history and stuff like that, or why the Amamania 4s or any other sneaker that comes out, why is it so relevant to the culture and the history and the meaningful? But they don't want to know. They just okay. I can understand sneakers that just want to like it for the color, and I love it for the color. But like for us, when we hear that, when you're ignorant to a subject or a situation, and you downgrade it, that's ignorance 101, bro. And I don't like that. You need to learn the subject matter, at least have a little bit brief knowledge of what you're talking about before you say something. That's like me saying something about something I don't know and then just say, no, yo, bro. Like I say, yo, making a curry's dead. Like, bro, if I don't know nothing about the subject matter of how to be a chef, and I'm saying, yo, that's rubbish, whatever. That's me being ignorant, not even learning and respecting the trade.
Bro, that's
what I don't like.
Nothing else to say about that. Like, whatever. That's a whatever situation, bro. Like,
yeah, maybe I should just learn. Like, it just got to me. Like, the background to this is I went to the King of Trainers, shout out the King of Trainers event, the Sneaker of the Year event in like last week, and Monday that's just gone, and somebody on the panel said Jordan 3 Amamanias and Jordan 4 Amamanias were dead, and I sat there. Yo, and look at your face. When that was exactly my reaction. Mine was like jaw drop. Like, what the hell are you actually saying? And do you understand the sneaker? And like, what are you actually talking about? That's my reaction, bro. And this is why. And this is a young guy, and he's still learning. So you got to give it to him. Give him that. My reaction was exactly the same, and I was like, why? Do you even understand what that sneaker means to the community or to people? Do you understand? Do you really understand? And you verbally said to a crowd of people that probably voted for that sneaker to be sneaker of the year that sneaker is absolutely horrendous or dead or whatever you want to call it because you brought some negativity to it. To me, that was a cap. To me, that was a clout chasing moment. That's why I just want that term. That's why I want that term ripped up and thrown in the bin.
The Amamania 3 is one of the greatest Jordan 3s ever created. Shout out to James Whitner and the Whitaker group. It was sneaker of the year in most people's opinion the year it came out. The Amamania 4 is pretty much the top 5 sneaker of 2022. Whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Yeah, guys, like I said, bring positivity, don't bring no negativity. Make sure you're always awesome. Make sure you keep doing the awesome things that you keep doing, because at the end of the day, we need to eradicate all this negativity that's in our society, and at the end of the day, you need to be awesome.
Bro, the Amamania 3 is probably a top 5 Jordan 3.
Now you know why I said
black cement, white cement.
True Blues.
Nah.
Fire Red.
Amamania better than both of them.
Dornbeckers. Yo, keep talking. Keep talking, bro.
Alma Mater is better than the Dornbeckers. They're better than the Fragments.
Yeah.
They're better than
Fragments
what
is
other
a
threes?
dope sneaker, by the way.
They're better than Mocha threes. They're better than what other threes? I think they're better than the Khaled threes.
Yeah, agree. Like,
K54.
bro, those black K54.
K54
hard, bro. Hard, bro. Those colors at the back, bro.
And all like pink. But the K54 threes, they super hard.
Yo, bro, hard. and we just touching the just a little bit of the threes.
Timberlake threes, like what? There's a lot of three colorways that I forget because of the I'm on my year three. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
I think I would. No. Free throw line ain't even better than white cement.
I know. No. Free throw lines is like the dunk contest in AEA is associated with that history of that sneaker. It's such a
the special edition part of it.
Yeah. The thing is, bro, like I just don't understand why somebody would sit there knowing nothing about the silhouette would say that. And
you should start just naming threes like I did.
Yeah, of course. I didn't need to say anything. I didn't need to say anything. A lot of people want his neck. That's all I'm saying. And like,
other people jumped on him. Well, he already got beat up. We don't even talk about him getting beat up.
Yeah, exactly. But like, bro, like I said, like I never called a sneaker dead ever in my life. I've never said that. Because I want to
it might not be popping, but ain't nothing dead.
No, exactly. Like, that's the whole point, bro. That's my whole point. If it's not popping for you, but it's popping for somebody else, you can't say it's dead. If it doesn't go, if they're not giving this to you for free, it's not dead.
You see all these tools coming out, don't you?
Yo, bro, I'm going for the pine green. I'm going that pine green too. Even though it's sad, it's going on sale. I'm picking up. I'm going to go back and pick it up. That's a dope colorway. I don't care if it's gone on sale. I don't care if it's going to go and sell more. If it's sitting, if it's sold out. If I like it, I'm going to go in for it, and that's the bottom line, bro. That's the bottom line.
Bottom line. Because she does this.
Yeah, exactly. You know why I said that, bro. But that's the bottom line, because at the end of the day, bro, you like what you like. You love what you love. You're going to always love what you love. No matter what anybody says to you, you're going to love that. Doesn't matter if you're a New Balance guy. Doesn't matter if you're a Solomon guy. Doesn't matter if you're an Asics guy. Just love what you love. But pay tribute and respect to the sneaker that you don't like, because at the end of the day, somebody put some thought process to that. Somebody designed that. Somebody put that into production. A lot of people probably love that. And you're disrespecting a lot of people by saying all that negativity about something. But just because you don't like something doesn't mean it's great. It doesn't mean it's not great. Either way. So, bro,
goofy behavior.
That's goofy behavior. Yeah, that is goofy behavior, definitely. So, guys, just be true and honest to yourself. If you don't like something, don't like it, just move away from it. Like I said, like what I do if I was a hater is move away from the situation and not even think about it. See what I'm saying?
I like to move people away. If you don't want to move out the way, I'll move you myself.
Block. Oh, bro.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. What's up, bro? Bring that book out of justice, because we got two great court cases on the docket. Did you like the way I introduced that? Executioner.
I felt like a wrestler coming down the road. Get in the ring.
Can you smell what the executioner's doing?
Yo, okay, so You got a case, and I got a case.
Yeah.
How you want to do it? You want to go first?
Let's get the easy one out of the way. So today on the docket is obviously Adidas and their not so court case against Black Lives Matter. Bro, like I'm gonna say a quick couple of things. Mistakes have been made over the years with Adidas. Unfortunately, those mistakes are still haunting them to this day. The fact that they didn't sign Jordan is still haunting them. The fact that Kanye situation is still haunting them financially. The fact that Ivy Park has left, even though they thought it was going to be good and it was productive and fruitful, that's going to haunt them in the future. And obviously, this whole bad image with Black Lives Matter that they've actually accidentally leaked at the fact they were going to sue or go into them for infringement rights with the logo and then obviously withdrew it automatically. In the public eye, it's still a case because it got leaked. And unfortunately, however much you want to kind of withdraw it and say it's all fine, I just believe that it's out there now and everybody kind of knows that you have a problem with that logo. Even though you withdrew it, I know you withdrew it. I know you want to save image, but unfortunately, guys, it is what it is. It is out in the open, and you're just guilty for being absolutely dumb. That was a dumb situation, bro.
Yeah.
Mistakes are always going to be made, but Adidas, why you keep making the same mistakes all the time? All the time. All the time, bro. And the reparations that you're going to actually donate to Black Lives Matter, because that's the verdict today. Because do some good, give some good back to the community, and give something back to Black Lives Matter, or help Black Lives Matter escalate to the pinnacle that they need to be. Because obviously injustice needs to be stopped, bro. Like injustice needs to be stopped.
Come on, bro. Anyway, I said what I had to say.
Guilty.
Hey, man.
So what's the next court case on the docket, bro?
Yo. Okay. Nike.
Oh, this is Nike, controversial, bro.
Jordan
this is
brand.
Coming from you.
What is this?
Oh, what?
What is this?
Is that a distressed neutral grey one low?
That's what it looked like, don't it?
What is it, bro? Is that Reimagine neutral grey one low that we got 2 years back or 1 year back? I can't remember when it was. 2 years back, I think.
Just the rumor. This is an 85 low.
Okay. So, why?
Jordan 1 low, 85, neutral gray. Supposedly releasing October this year.
Why?
This is an early rumor. Now, I waited on this, right?
Yeah.
Because I've been seeing it for a couple of weeks now.
I didn't know, bro. I didn't know.
I see it here and there popping up. So I looked into it. Because this is foul. If this is real, this is foul. Because what's this?
I know. The neutral grey one low recently released. I'm just trying to work out the date it released. I think it was the last couple of years it released. It released in 2021, so 2 years ago. Yeah, June. So it's been almost 2 years. So I got your bro. There's a plethora of pairs of those. I actually ended up getting 3 for E. I think those are beautiful sneaker, bro. Like the materials on that is absolutely dope on that sneaker. Let's just go and highlight this, bro. Put yourself out there, bro. Like literally, look at that sneaker. Absolutely dope. There's just the quality, the build, the leather, the comfortability on that sneaker. The Jordan 1 Low neutral grey is so dope, bro. So dope. So dope. Better than the 85 cut high we got as well.
Yeah. So why are we getting the 85 low?
I don't know, bro. You tell me.
Cause I mean, that's the same thing, bro.
Yeah, but it's got the 85 swoosh, bro. The swoosh is bigger on the actual 85 cut, which is a bit different. So that's the only thing that's probably different. Probably going to bring more harder, fuller grain level.
The Wings logo is black too.
Yeah, it's going to be different. It's going to be slightly different. I think a lot of OG heads will probably go for this OG 85 low because obviously it's an 85 cut, but it's not necessary. We got that sneaker 2 years ago, bro.
So This is a prime example of when big cap goes wrong to me. I don't like this. This is a Cardinal Fire Red situation. This is potentially a Wizards True Blue situation if your predictions, if the predictions of Shoestradamus come true.
Don't call me that yet until it comes true, bro.
Like they do from time to time. This is cap, bro, at the highest level.
Yeah, bro. That's that.
I'm gonna have to throw the book at them for giving us an 85 low, not even a full 2 years. Well, at that time it's supposedly released.
Yeah, it'd be more than 2 years after release. But yeah, guilty.
It's the same shoe, bro.
Guilty for bro. This is what this like. Even we're talking about the black cement, black cement fours or the bread fours, whatever we call it. But we're talking about that, and that released in 2019. And when 4 years on, 5 years on, we might be getting 2 silhouettes or 2 different colorways. If the rumors are true, we might be getting 2 or 3, depending on the rumors. We might be getting SB bread 4, or might be getting a reimagined bread 4 all leather. So even a lot of people in the comments are saying 4 years is not long enough because we haven't even run through the pairs we got in 2019. So from that perspective alone, that 4 year difference, a lot of people are still thinking like that's too short. So that 2 years is way too short, bro. That sneaker didn't need to come out. Let's be honest, the neutral grey one low actually was went out. A lot of people got multiple pairs because of how brilliant that sneaker is. They weren't hard to get. Plus, the sneaker was so dope. And this is the same thing going back to what I was saying. You can't call it a brick because a lot of people loved it. A lot of people bought multiple pairs of it. I know E probably got 2 or 3 pairs himself. And that was me just giving him assist. There you go, bro. Take it. But that sneaker that you just held up, the neutral grey one low from 2021 is dope, bro. So I don't understand why we get an 85 cut.
Yeah.
It's too early. The eggs that haven't hatched yet for us to kind of enjoy the chickens. So why are we getting more eggs?
Cap.
100% cap. 100% cap. Bro, what's your judgment on this? Like, what would you want to give the sentence? Because obviously we always give a sentence.
I can't because I want more shoes.
And we leave it at that. That's just funny. Bro, you brought this to court and you still say that I still want it.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Bro, you're getting this yellow card for that shoe doggery, bro. You're getting that yellow card for that shoe doggery, bro. That was terrible, bro. You brought it to court and you're like, I can't, I want more.
No, bro, no. I want too much stuff to come back right now. I'm at a crossroads right now, bro, with my brother's evolution. Is just happening so fast, bro. I didn't imagine it would happen so fast, right? Because now I'm looking at I'm starting to look at older stuff again.
Yeah.
And because I've done a custom now, I'm looking at older things that I wouldn't have looked at before, because before I was looking for the cleanest thing, but now it don't have to necessarily be the cleanest as long as it's still in good shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that, and the fact that I'm just not looking like. Don't get me wrong, it's some gems this year, we seen a good amount of gems this year. I ain't gonna front, and a lot of stuff that 2 years ago I would have bought, I would have been all over it. But now, not so much, bro. I started putting together a list. Yeah, I started putting together a list, right? Because my collection, like I'm thinking about it from my collections.
Yeah, you're curating your collection to be what you want it to be, and I think a lot of people are actually in that step, because when you have a lot of sneakers, you're like, all right, cool, I need to make sure I can curate this to my style, and I think I love that about you, because like you're curating that, and I understand that. But yeah, bro, like whoever was capping this year to start this year, and we've just gone through the podcast and shown summer releases, some rumors, some collaborations, some union collaborations that we're coming out with, some SB collaborations that we're coming out. Like there's a lot of sneakers. This Meunier 5s that we predicted. Then also the other DJ Khaled stuff that was coming out as well. Bro, like there is
so Pandas gonna do this year.
Concepts, Patters, Union. We've got loads of collaborations.
Everybody, all the usual suspects. We know they'll be back.
Yeah. And when we think about it and when we reflect on this, and sit back, guys, just for one moment in time, sit back and think about the actual sneaker environment at the moment in time, and you realize this is probably the peak time in sneaker releases and sneaker environment, because we've never seen as many collaborations. We've never seen as many sneakers come out. We've never seen as many OG sneakers come out. We've never seen as many old second tier, third tier, first tier sneakers like Lightnings, like Thunders come out, or even the COJPs come out. This is the prime time, right? This moment in time, we're sitting in a part of history where the brands are competing so much so for your money and attention that the brilliance of these sneakers is absolutely dope, which we wouldn't have seen maybe 10 years ago.
I'm zoomed in on them COJP Air Max, boy. I'm zoomed in on them. I'm waiting, boy. That's all I'm looking at. That's all I'm looking at, bro. I'm so zoomed. I'm 2 weeks out. I'm zoomed in on them, bro.
And I'm just saying, like, the amount of Air Maxes we've got for the Air Max guys, love that. Even though I'm not an Air Max guy, I love that. The fact that I got Dell the great indoors, and the reviews are obviously out by now if you're watching this. But the great indoor, that sneaker is absolutely dope. That could have been a concept sneaker, bro. Like the magnificence of it. Dell keeps sending me Air Maxes that he loves, and some of the Air Maxes, bro. Some of these Air Maxes are absolute fire, right? And I'm not an Air Max guy, right? And I never will say Air Maxes are dead, but I'm just saying Air Max is absolutely doing it this year. Air Trainers are absolutely doing it the last couple of years. Bro, Jordan Brand's always been doing it. Nike SBs are doing it. Like Dunks are doing it. Bro, this moment in time, if somebody's saying the sneaker game is dead, just show them the sneakers that are coming up. That'll just shut them up. Because right this moment in time is peak time. Peak time. Bro, who would imagine 5 years ago that we would have had Meunier 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 12s, 5s potentially coming, and they're absolutely dope. They are regarded as one of the best sneakers for that year. No, bro, I'm just saying, Union, like, oh, bro. Let's love. Yo, you're capping if you say sneaker game is dead. That's it. Simple as. Because like right this moment in time, as I'm sitting and thinking about it, the guys, like I said, recommend you sit back and think about it. Right this moment in time, it's prime. Sneaker game is prime. Sneakers, and I love the fact sneakers are sitting. All the sneakers that are sitting are actually fire, bro. Like you fire sneakers. Cardinal 7s, playoff 13s. Just enjoy it.
It ain't everything. But
just enjoy it.
Everything ain't fire, but it's some heat out there.
It's bro, and I keep saying this, and I'm gonna keep saying this till it comes out. Tokyo T23 5s coming your way soon. That's what I'm saying.
Look, we appreciate everybody, man, tuning in. Keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Keep grinding, whatever you love doing, man. Find a way to do it and mix it in with your regular life. If you can, figure out a way to turn what you love doing into your regular life.
Yeah.
That's the goal, man. That's the greatness, man.
And remember
we all trying to do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And remember what Q said, thou shalt stoppeth because thou can't, no, what was it? Thou can't stoppeth because thou shalt poppeth. That's what it's all about, bro.
Keep popping, man. Just keep popping. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Keep popping.
Keep popping. Yo, for TJ, man, y'all make sure y'all hit all them buttons, by the way. Like, subscribe, follow us on IG. It's in the description. It's on the screen. Love Kicks Customs, 808 Kicks _ATL. Hopefully, all y'all have a good day, good week, good month, good year.
Yeah.
Hopefully, everybody can buy the same shoe every 2 years. If that's what they want to do. Because sure enough, Nike done decided they're going to give us the same shoe 2 years in a row. If you like it. You know what I mean?
Peace out, man. Peace out.